the process into getting the wallet or whatever, I'm like, fuck
And
this,
yes,
it's too complicated. But I wish
yeah,
I
it
didn't.
was
Yeah,
yeah, so
so,
it was enough to put I think a chunk of it put a deposit towards this place, and yeah, it's so but the entrepreneurship it just kind of happened fast to me, but I was broke when I was 30. But anyway, travel stories. God, where do I start? Okay, I'll tell you what. Pick a region, like a rough region,
um, a rough region,
just
I
a
don't know,
region of the world.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Okay, I haven't been to Saudi, but okay, I've been with half Saudi. But let's go to. I'm thinking, will we do something in the region? Okay, so what's near Saudi? Okay, Oman and Dubai, right?
Yeah, Dubai.
So Oman, Dubai, because I got a story from anywhere. But I'll tell you a story from Oman. So I don't know if you know this. So Saudi Arabia, Oman, that whole area, the Emirates, it's probably the hardest place in the world to be with a local, let's say, because you know it's illegal before you're married to hook up.
Mm.
A lot of them can't, obviously, definitely can't drink, and premarital relations is bad enough, but with a foreigner, it's even worse, right? And I was in Oman for one night, okay? One night. So like I'd say a total of 30 hours in Oman. And I have a friend who was living there for 7 years. And I asked him when we arrived, you know, we were dressed up as Mexican pirates. And it was a group of us. And I asked him when we arrived, listen, what's the chances of hooking up? And he goes like, not a hope in hell. No one I know has ever hooked up with an Omani. He kissed one, and it took him a year or something like that. And he did manage to kiss one. Oh no, he actually slept with one. He did. He was the only person I know who slept with an Omani. My
A
bad.
year just to kiss though?
Yeah. No. Yeah, but no, sorry. I think I can't remember if it was kiss or no. It's a year to get a kiss, but he eventually actually being with the local. She was divorced. But he was the only person on record that I knew who'd been with the local, and he'd been living there a couple of years. And I was only there for 30 hours. And what ended up happening was I did actually meet someone, and she was lovely, and we're still friends to this day. She actually ended up visiting me in Ireland after that. But anyway, we ended up meeting, and she had a curfew or whatever, or she couldn't. I can't remember the situation, but our flight the next day we got delayed for 3 hours, right? And I said, what's the chances I message her, and in those 3 hours I can make something happen? And she picked me up at the airport. Like we're just messaging on Facebook. She lived 15 minutes away, and she was thick, man. She was like the thickest person I ever knew. She was like, you know, bring a black man to his knees kind of thing. She's hip to waist ratio. I wasn't usually into this thing, but it was in proportion, you know.
Yeah,
And
I like that too.
you know, she got the Arab blood, and yeah, so she ended up sneaking me back to her house, and her brother and the maid were there. So we ended up like sneaking in. We found a guest room, and we got the job done. Then she dropped me back to the airport, and I flew to Dubai. So that's what and she ended up visiting me in Ireland for the next Patrick's Day and stuff like that. So that's not really a great story, but it was a difficult thing to accomplish.
Satisfying experience for you. I guess.
Yeah, it was one. And another in that region. I was in Syria during the civil war as well. That was pretty crazy. We were there. There was 52 people killed or something. One morning we woke up. There was helicopters flying overhead. There was actually fighting in the suburbs of Damascus. It was the worst time to be in Damascus. It was in the height of things, 2012, in February, March, and I remember like we had a swarm of people coming down the street, just like all the lads like, blah, blah, blah. But it was all pro-Assad stuff. It was like Assad, and they were wearing they had his portrait and everything like that. It was the complete opposite of what it was like on the media, which was really, really surprising. And I have another good story in there, but unfortunately I can't mention it. I was with in Lebanon. I was with a celebrity over there, a pop singer. But I tell the story in my book. She dressed up as a ballet dancer for me, but I can't mention her name obviously because
NDA.
you know people would know her.
Non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah, well, no, I wouldn't do that to her. She's, she'd be, yeah, no, it's not a good idea. But these are more, they're more of my kind of like, I suppose, they're a bit more bedroom stories. But I have a lot of stories that are, my best stories are nothing to do with that kind of thing. It's more dangerous places, doing stupid stuff. You know, I remember I got held hostage in Djibouti,
What?
which sucked.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's a long story too. It was like, oh, I was honey potted. So it was a Somali girl actually. She brought me home, and then afterwards you're lying. She goes, oh, I'm lying in bed, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna get some water or something. She locked the door and basically held me there. Called up a load of her friends. I was there for hours, and they made me stay there until my friends came with money and stuff. I'm not gonna say how it ends. You can read my book, MexicanPirates.com. Find out. I've loads of stories. I have too many stories. God damn, man. I'm lucky to say I've lived quite a fulsome life. So that's why I can breathe a bit and say, you know, I'm all right being chilling out here in a Mediterranean island, building businesses. I don't need to go crazy anymore. You know, I can have my one or two little adventures a year in, you know, somewhere a bit random, and I'm good. Because what I realized was I wanted to travel to every country in the world, because when I was 20, this I was in Uganda, and this girl, after I slept with her, told me she had HIV.
Oh shit.
And we didn't take precautions, let's say, and so I had to wait 3 months to get tested. And at the time, you know, that was a death sentence. That was 12 years ago, 13 years ago. Jeez, I'm old. But yeah, so I decided if I had only 15 years left in my life to live, what would I do? Travel every country in the world. So that's the way I was traveling. I was at my visit on my 30th birthday. I hit my 100th country. It was in Iceland, and it was great because I had people fly in from 3 different continents, friends and family. It was amazing, amazing, amazing. But I knew another Irish guy, similar age to myself, a bit older. He was the first Northern Irish or Irish guy to travel to every country in the world, and he was only 34, 35. And then I was thinking, God, if I travel to every country by that age, what am I going to do for the rest of my life? So now I'm like taking it slow. I've done the majority of it, you know. So now I'm just taking it slow, enjoying the ride a bit more. You know, I'm not in such a rush. So I don't want to finish every country by the time I'm 40 and I've nowhere else to explore. So now I'm in third gear now. So
You're making me want to go to Malta now. What's the name of your bar, if you don't mind me asking?
I'll send it to you in a message. I don't like to put that in the internet because haters, man. I've had my share of haters, so I don't want people like, you know, calling us up or annoying us. There's 3 places. Third place is not open yet, but it will be in the next month. But if you just send me a message and you can look them up.
Probably go there after this coronavirus shit is over.
Yeah, no, it's a great place. It's a great place to live. You know, it's very relaxed, sunshine. It's a good spot, man. It's a good spot. There's a reason why a lot of people are moving here, and there's good opportunities. It feels like Ireland in the '90s.
Especially if it's $2 a beer, or €2.
Yeah, well, it's usually $2.50 in my bars for the cheapest one, but you can get it for two. So you get it for $1.50. I know a place down the street where you know a lot of the restaurants and bars here, the kind of more cheap place, they give you a can for $1.50. You sit down with a can. You can drink on the street here in Malta as well, except for in one town, which is actually this town. But most of Malta you can drink on the street as well. It's very relaxed. Lots of festivals as well.
And everybody speaks English?
Yeah, it's one of the official languages here. That's what a lot of people don't know about Malta. It's like Gibraltar. They have Maltese and English, but English, everybody speaks English. So it's a gem, and it's only going to get. That's why I invested here, because I really just see there's going to be huge opportunities here.
All right, man. Well, I guess this is where we can leave off. This is Mark Zolo, very experienced, well-known guy in the Naughty Nomad community. He has a group called Naughty Nomad. Website's called Naughty Nomad also, right?
Yeah, naughtynomad.com. My Twitter is Naughty Nomad. My Instagram is Naughty Nomad. Facebook is, you can just type in Naughty Nomad. YouTube as well. Check me on YouTube. I'm actually making I just made a new template to do my city guides, but in video format. I just finished the Armenia one. There's a little bit more to do, but it's really, really detailed and extensive. And hopefully that'll provide a template where I can do more video content. So I'm looking forward to that. And MexicanPirates.com, my new book, My Life as Mexican Pirates. Check it out on Amazon. The reviews have been awesome. Hopefully the audiobook will be finished around midsummer.
You've been to Armenia. Okay, we can talk about that next time, I guess, if you want to be on another time.
Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, listen, you can have me back anytime. I like doing these kind of things.
All right, awesome. All right, man. I'll leave the links in your description.
All right.
Awesome. All right. Take it easy.
Take care, man. Enjoy New York. If I ever get my visa, I'll look you up, right?
All right, man. All right. Thanks for being on. Take it easy.
Pleasure. Take care. Bye.
GloryBeThyNight.com